everybody, Artisan Loom here again. I'm going to show you how to make this fantabulous bracelet I made just last night. I haven't created in a while. I've just been doing tutorials and bringing back my old designs, but this is one that I created last night. And I'm giving credit to Ed Sheeran for my inspiration, because for whatever reason I turn on Pandora and listen to the Ed Sheeran channel because I love all of his music and other music like that. So Pandora will just give me a variety of music, but that is what inspires me to design. I just get in a mode for whatever reason and I just get going. And this, I was very surprised about how it came out. So this is the Hidden Passage bracelet, and I'm going to be recreating this. Not sure, I probably won't put a door on it, although I can put a door on it because I have another door charm, but I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm just going to create it, and whatever I decide to put on it is what I'll put on it. So I'm going to do mine in pinks and grays, whites, and blacks. So just going to do a little bit different. So anyhow, this is a 7-pin bar setup. The first two and the last two are at the same height. Then you come in down one, and then you go up one in the center, and that's how it's going to be set up. And what I'm going to do is use cylindric jet black as my border, and I'm going to bead every other bead. So go ahead and get your colors and I'll meet you right back here. Okay, so we're ready to get started. I'm going to start here in the center, and I'm going to go out to the left twice and then over one. Okay, that's how we're going to start on the second, well, the middle peg going up twice and one over. And then we're going to do the same over here. Let me untwist these. Okay. All right. And then we're just going to do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do every other band as a beaded band. So I'm going to start off with a plain band on both sides. Okay. Now I've taken some beads that have this unique, weird, neat, because I like weird and neat, cool beads. This has just a weird, it's not round, it's just kind of shaped all funky. So I went ahead and I believe I made 20 of these. I'm not 100%. So, but every other band is going to be one of these bands. So I did the plain band and then the beaded band, plain band, beaded band. Oops, it's not going to cut it. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing over here. So I'm going to do a plain band, beaded band, plain band, beaded band, and you're going to follow this all the way up to the very end of the loom. We're going to do a full 2 loom length because it is absolutely the perfect size. I might be off by just a smidge, but by the time I put either a lock or I put just 1 or 2 chains there, then it's good to go. So you want to do the whole 2 full loom lengths. Now, I might tell you that I did use LE here. The only LE I'm going to be using is the black, and I'm probably going to use it on the border, and I'm going to use it where the black is here. I used LE purple here, and I'm not going to use LE, and I think that's one of the reasons why it gets to be a tighter design when you use LE. So I still think going 2 full loom lengths, whether you use LE or plain bands, is the way to go. So we're going to give it a shot. Okay, so finish that all the way to the top. Come into it at a point. So I guess you would stop at the second peg. You come up, and then you'll go over and then to the center. Same here, you go up to the second to the last, over, and then 2 in. Okay, so go ahead and finish that part up for me. Next step is where we laid these gray. Okay, and I'm going to use pink sweets. So go ahead and pick your colors. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a triangle. Okay? And we're going to start right here and go like that to make the triangle. Okay? Try to keep them to where they're not super twisted all the time. I'll show you an easy way of doing it too. So that's the triangle you're going to make. And then you're going to go up and over again to make another triangle. And that is going to be the way that we do it. Okay? That's the direction the triangles are going to go in. Okay? And you'll do the same thing over here. You'll go up and over, just like that. Up and over, up and over. Okay, I'll show you an easier way to do this too. That way the bands don't get all twisted. I would prefer, I'm faster this way, and I would prefer it this way. Okay, what you do is you make a single chain, and I'll go up probably 5 or 6. You just do a single chain going up. Okay, make sure all these are sweets. Okay, then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. It's just faster for me. Okay, so once you do the single chain all the way up, you're just going to grab the end, and bring it up and over. Just goes a little quicker, see? And then they tend to get less twisted. Okay, that's how I do it. So, but you can do it either which way that you're comfortable. But go ahead and finish that to the very top. Okay, so now after we got where the gray is here, now we're going to work on where I have my LE bands. I'm not going to use LE this time. I'm just going to use my gray sweets for this part. And all it is very simple. I'm trying to untwist a band, sorry. Is you're just going to do a zigzag, okay? You're going to start here and just do a zigzag all the way up, okay? Very simple on each side. Press your bands down as you go, be a good thing. Okay? Very, very simple. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on this side. Oops. There we go. Go ahead and do your zigzags all the way up. Once you're done with the zigzag, we got to do just a single chain going up the center, or up both sides. So, very simple. Easy peasy. You're going to do it on this side as well. I like to use LE for these single chains. Just think it less bands to fix. Okay, so go ahead and do your single chains all the way up. Okay, so now we've got to do our single chain down the center, and I went ahead and beaded up some bands that I'm going to do every other one. It's kind of like what I did here with these dragonflies, but I'm using these, a spacer bead with 2 pretty pink glass seed beads, and they're 6/0 size. And this I'm using the baby pink silk is what I'm going to use. So every other band will be a baby pink, or every other band will be a beaded band. So I'm going to start off with a plain band, and then I'll do the beaded band, plain band, beaded band, plain band, beaded band. So go ahead and finish that all the way up the loom. And actually, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the space open like I did here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. I'm going to put I'm probably not going to use another door for this rendition, but I am going to leave this spot open for me to put a nice charm there. And I'm just going to put 5 on each side, okay? That way it leaves this center for something nice to go there. Okay, so I'm going to do 5 of the beaded bands, and then I'm going to skip up, and I'll show you. I may as well just stay on for this. That and a beaded band. So let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I think I do 5, 4. Oh, a plain band, and then a beaded band. Okay, because I went and checked, and what I want to do is center it. So let me go back and check how many plain bands I go up before we continue on. That way we don't mess up midstream. So I checked. You're going to do a plain band, beaded band, plain band, beaded band, and you're going to do it all the way up till you get 5 of these beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is where the center part is, and I counted to make sure we can have the 5 in the same spot at the other end. So you're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plain bands. Okay, after your 5th bead, you're going to do 5 plain bands, and then you're going to start with your beaded bands again. And I can't fit this through my tripod, so I'll put it on the side, I guess, just for now. Okay, and then you're going to do the beaded band. If I can get that in there. Plain band. Beaded band. Okay, and you'll do that till you get to the end, and it should span out to be the same placement as you did at the beginning, or as we did at the beginning. And I'll show you why I say that. Okay, because we ended with the band and started with the bead and then a plain band at the end. And we did the same thing at the beginning with the plain band and then the second one, the beads. So it's the same, it's the right placement of the beads. Okay, now I'm going to work on the color that is the green in this bracelet. Okay, it's up underneath. Okay, and for that part, you're going to need stretchy bands. Okay, so I would not put LE there because of the way that the stretch has to be. Okay, so for this one, I mean, on my last one, let me find it, I did the green sweets. So it was okay because those are fairly stretchy. I'm going to use the glitter white, and we already know how stretchy these are. They stretch a lot. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to put a triangle just like this. And I got to make sure my bands are pushed down because I'm putting more on top. Sorry about that. So you're going to do a triangle, and then you're going to go to the left and to the right, just like, oops, make sure that one's pushed down. You're going to go make a band to the left, band to the right. Okay, then you're going to do another triangle with the point going forward. Okay, and then at that point you're going to go to the left and to the right, and you're going to do this the entire way down. Okay, in that exact order. Triangle, and then the band to the left, and then a band to the right. One more, and then I'm going off. I'm finishing it up. Triangle, band to the left, band to the right. Okay, so go ahead and finish that all the way up to the very end. This is what your loom should look like as of right now. Okay. So now we're ready to loom this puppy up. So let's turn her over. around. And we need a cap band right here. I'll do a triple. Then we also, and that's, okay, we're going to need, and I'm going to use black as the border color as my cap band here. Okay, do that in a triple. Okay, first thing we're going to do is work on the center. And we're going to go in through this cap band. We're going to grab that band and bring it back to it. Instead of bringing it back to itself, we're going to bring it straight over. Just like that. Okay? Go in and grab the other one. And instead of bringing it back to itself, we're just going to bring that straight over. Just like that. Okay? And then, let's see what we do. We're going to go in back into the cap band, and remember that triangle that we laid right here? We're going to go in and grab that and bring it straight up. Just like that. Super simple. Okay? Let me make for certain what we got. Sorry, I'm clicking away over here. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, so after we did that, now we brought the triangle part, just brought it straight up. Okay, so now we're going to go into here and grab that band that goes to the left, but instead of bringing it there, you're going to bring it straight over, just like that. Okay, go back in here and grab that one and bring it straight over instead of bringing it back to itself. Then you're going to go back in here, and you see this band that has the triangle? You're going to take it and bring it straight up. Super simple. Okay, so I'll do a few more of these. I'm going to bring this one and bring it straight out. Go back in, bring it straight out. And then you're going to bring this one straight up. That's what your center should look like. Okay, so go ahead and you're going to bring these bands straight out to either side, and then the middle of that triangle band, you're going to grab it and bring it up to the next peg. So rewind if you need to, but go ahead and finish that to the very top. Okay, so we have all that down the center done. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this single chain. This is how we're going to address this. Okay, now we're not going to bring it back to itself. We're going to stretch a long stretch here. So we're going to go in through this peg, grab, instead of bringing it straight up, you're just going to bring it towards the center. Okay, go into the next peg, get that top band, and instead of bringing it forward, you just bring it to the center, just like that. So go back in, grab this one, and bring it to the center. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to do the same on this side. I'm going to go in through here, grab that first one. Instead of bringing it up, you just connect it to the center. Go into this peg, bring it to the center. Okay, so do that the entire way up the loom. Okay, done connecting the black bands to the center. Now you needed that cap band. We're going to go in through this cap band and we're going to do the single chain just straight all the way up. Okay, just a normal single chain all the way up. That's going to connect all these black bands and make it all stick together. So finish that part. Okay, so now we are, let's see here, going to work on these zigzags. And all we're going to do is we're going to go in always through this third pin bar. These are the ones you're going to go through. and this pin bar, okay? And what you're going to do is just bring it back to themselves. But instead of doing here to here, here to here, here to here, you're going to go from here to there, there to there, there to there, there to there. Always through here is where you're grabbing the bands and bring them back to themselves. So I will show you. You're going to go in through here and bring this downward, okay? Go back in and bring it over upward. Go into this third peg, bring it downward where they connect, and then bring it upward. Going through this one, connect it, up, oops, grab the wrong band, bring it down, and then bring it up, okay? So you see how that works. Now you're going to go in through this pin bar. If I can grab the right band, and you're going to bring it down, go back in, bring it up, up and over, okay? Down where it down where it connects, and then you're going to go upward. If I can grab the right band, downward, upward, downward, upward, okay? Simple, simple. Finish that to the very end as well. Done with that part. Now we've got to tend with these triangles right here. Okay, that's why I said you needed a good stretchy band, because what you're going to do is come out from here, pull it out to give it some stretch, and you got to put it over back to itself on those two. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. I'm going to grab that pink band, which is that triangle, bring it out, stretch it a little bit, and bring it over just like that. I don't want to stretch too hard, but bring it out to where it's not, because you can go in and go like this, then it's going to be really hard and you have a tension of breaking the band. So when you get it out of that peg, just pull on it a little bit to loosen it. Okay? Very simple. See that? Very simple. I'm going to do it over here. Grab that peg, or that band, bring it over those two pegs. Go in here and get that pink band, bring it out, stretch it a little bit and bring it over. Stretch it a little bit, bring it over. Stretch it a little bit and bring it over. Okay, I'm going to have you do that part the entire way down. Okay, so now that we've done that on either side, all that's left is the border. So I'm going to go in through this cap band, go all the way over, just bringing it back to itself, and then going up like your normal border. I won't keep you on like this. I'll just go up 3, show you the other side, go into this cap band, go to the right. Oops. I didn't go all the way through the bands. That's not going to work. Hold on. There we go. And then just follow all the way up. And just follow it till you get up to the end and come and meet at the center. Okay? Go ahead and get your cap band. Cap band. Oh my gosh. I'm losing it, people. I'm losing it. Help me. I think I need some help. Okay, so what I meant to say was follow this all the way to the end, bring it into the T, get your C-clip handy and an extra band so that we can pull this off the loom. Okay, I have finished all the way to the top. I'm going to have to put this sideways because it won't go in between my tripod. Okay. So we came up to the center on each one. I'm going to put my hook down through all of the bands, put a band through it, bring the hook towards me and bring it up and over and onto the hook. Very simple. I'm going to let these guys hang out and be buds again. And I'm going to Well, that's a oh, I snapped the band. Can you believe I did that? You know why? You know why I snapped the band? It's not my fault, peeps. It's not my fault. I'll show you. Let me get this out of there first. Get me a new band. Now look at here. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm trying to focus it. Let me see. You see? You see that? It can't go through because it's connected to it. Nothing can go down through. See that? That's not my fault. So I will get another band handy and another seed clip. And let me find me, there we go. See now, I'll show you this one. This one will work because as you can see, it's not together. Wow, I love when that happens. That's fun times, fun times. What did I just do with my band? Seriously? I'm losing my mind, people. I'm losing my mind. Let me get another band. Thought I had one sitting here, but I've lost it already just in that short span of time. Okay, so I'm going to go in through here, put it on my hook, bring it up. This time they can be best buds, okay? Because now it's together and it's on, okay? I'll look on the side. Looks like all of it is beaded, or not beaded up, but looped up. So we should be able to take it off the loom from here. Okay, so just release the tension carefully, depending on how tight yours is, on the sides, okay, on both sides. You probably already know how to do this if you've done my designs before. I know that you're smart enough to take it off the loom, but those of you who are doing my design and don't really know the proper way, you never want to rip it off the loom. It just, I wouldn't, especially if I've spent all this time doing the bracelet, take the chance of busting the band at the very end. So you just go up underneath with your hook and pull it off, okay, on these two pegs. And then I'm just going to take it off each peg thereafter, going straight up. So I'm going to go off camera, finish that in hopes that mine comes off without any bands busted, and I will come back and show you what mine looks like. I just took this off the loom. Look at that. I am so dying. I just love this so much. Look at these colors. Squeak! Okay, so I like how when you stretch it out, you see how there's like a line, but then there's black in the background. That would be my dog crying in the background. I think he thinks it's time to eat. Okay, so like this is the front and this is the back. So you can see where those black bands come together. You can have it, you know, on this side as well if you choose, if you don't put any beads on it, but this is the signature side. Okay, and I left this part empty with no beads because obviously I want to put a small charm in the center, and hopefully that is the center. Why is it 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4? I don't know. Whatever. Anyhow, stretch it out, give it a good stretch, fix any bands that you need to fix. Luckily, I only need to fix these pink bands and the gray ones, because the white ones are kind of rounded and they don't look twisted at all. And the awesome thing about these silks, look at that, they don't need to be fixed. The only part I need to fix is the ones that have the beads, and that's simple enough. It's just a matter of grabbing the band and twisting it on both sides because it's tight in there, and now it's fixed. So at that point, I'm not going to use my fingernails because I made the mistake on my last one. I busted a band doing this. I'm going to use my fingertips and I'm going to just pull it to where that part's going to be in the center, just like that. So that should be real pretty. Okay, this one I'll need to fix the bands as well on both sides. Now that it's laying properly, I'm going to pick up the beads and I'm just going to pull it towards the center. That way it's going to lay like that. I may have to fix this one a little bit better. I'll have to see how that one lays, but that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to untwist all these bands. So if you're not sure how to untwist it, you just look at the side. I want the glitter part to be showing, which is that part, okay? And right now it's twisted the other way on both of these. So I'm going to just grab it and twist it towards the way that you want to flip it to the other side, because you can tell the way that it's leaning. So I'm going to grab the band. I'm not going to pull it out. Sometimes it helps to pull it out, but I don't want to stretch it out too much. I'm going to grab the band and then I'm going to twist it between my fingers. Pull it maybe just a little bit and snap it back and it'll go into place. Same with this one. Going to grab it, twist it, and it snaps back. Grab that one, twist it. I might have to do it twice. If it doesn't work from here, sometimes I turn it around like this, grab it and twist it that way. Okay, and now it's sitting properly. So I'm going to go in and fix those. And the same with all my grays. I'm going to go and fix those. I want all of them to have the nice sparkle to be showing. So I'm going to go mess with my bands and get it exactly the way that I want it and get my beads fixed. I'll go ahead and show you the side too. That way you'll see how to fix these. You can leave them like that, but I don't really like them like that. I mean, they look kind of cool like that, but I like to put mine towards the center. So I'm going to grab the bead and grab it between my fingers and slide it to where it's going to be in the middle of the band like that, okay? Grab the other one, slide it, and be careful because you can easily bust the band doing it that way too. But I'm wanting to lay it, them to lay like that versus like this. So grab this one, put it towards the center, just like that. And I'll do this side as well, just to give you an idea, and then I'm going to go off camera, fix all my bands. Okay, Thunder, just a minute. I'll fix all my bands and then I'll come back on and show you what mine looks like, all nice and cleaned up. But that's what I'm trying to go for on the sides. Okay, like that, as far as how they're seated versus that, okay? So however you like it, if you like it like that, then don't fix it. But if you want it to be more clean looking, then you fix it. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera, finish this. I'll be back to show you my little finished, cleaned up look, and then I will call it a day. Okay, so I went through and I fixed my bands the way that I wanted them. Look how pretty that is. I'm just in love with these pink sweets and these the pink silks. They just look so pretty with this and then the white in there with all the sparkle. Pretty cool. And what I did was off camera I went ahead and put a charm on it. I'm not going to use the same door charm. I only have it in a different color, like a what do you call that? Like an antique gold, and it wouldn't have went with this. So I put just a nice, pretty blingy flower charm thing on the front, and I just think it looks really cool. So I'm totally in love with it. Anyhow. If you decide to make this bracelet called the Hidden Passage, then please tag and hashtag your renditions to Artisan Loom, and also follow me on Facebook as far as my, I have a page there that you can like, and that's called Artisan Loom Bead Queen, and obviously on Instagram at Artisan Loom. So, okay, hope you enjoyed it. These are both the same bracelet, same awesome. One with Ellie here, one with sweets. I'm sure it would look good in anything that you choose to do. So, okay, you take care. Bye.